What is going on, guys? Shiny Delphox here, back with another video. Today we have UCTL Season 2. We're rebooting it. It's back. With some new people, some new coaches. Hopefully it won't die like last season, but last season was just a mess. I'm back to owning it pretty much. I've drafted my own team this time, not taking over for anyone. Basically this draft league is like, it's basically for the tiers, it's basically the same thing as the regular UCL, except we've added an Uber in there and a couple extra picks for different spots. If I remember correctly, you had to draft one Uber and then 3 OUs, which it could be an OU or a UUBL mon. It was either 2 or 3 UUs / RUBL Pokemon. I think it was 2 RUs and an UBL, and it was 2 NU and PUBL, and then 1 PU, I believe. Maybe wrong on that, I'm not sure. Let's just get straight into it here. For this draft, most of the top Ubers, things like the Primals and Mewtwo and Yveltal and Xerneas and and Arceus, the really good stuff like that was banned. We also added Protein, Greninja, Ash Greninja, Magearna, and Tapu Lele into the Ubers tier. But let's get into our pick here. We have Giratina. They were kind of thinking about banning this thing, but they said Mogi decided not to ban it. So I decided to get my hands on this. Unfortunately, we have to hold the Grisius orb, so we can't make it a Zeus or anything. But still, just look at those stats. Its lowest stat is 90, and that's for its speed, which it has enough bulk already to where its speed doesn't really matter. 150 base HP. It has 120 in both attacking stats, and then 100 in both the defenses. And 90 isn't a bad speed either. It outspeeds a lot of things. Really, it does. It underspeeds all those 95s and 100s and everything above that, but it could be made to outspeed some stuff. I can't put a scarf on it or anything, but still. This is an amazing mon. I like it shiny too. Next, for our first OU pick, I was planning to get Mega Scissor, because in PDL, I have that and put in some work. So I need a bunch of spinners and stuff to keep it fine so that rocks don't just fuck it up. So I decided to get another thing from PDL, and that Excadrill. This thing is amazing. You can't say it's not. Its abilities, and both the sand abilities, and it also gets Mold Breaker, which is a fantastic ability, especially for Excadrill. I run Scarf Mold Breaker. I run that 3 or 4 times in the PDL. It's amazing. Say there's something levitating that you can hit with Earthquake. If the Mold Breaker helps that, and then you just freaking kill them like an Electros or something. 88 is speed, but for something that can boost its speed with Sand Rush, and also something with this much offense, and it has 110 HP, which is really nice. But its defense stats are 60 and 65. But it could still probably take one hit if it's not an Earthquake or something. That's nice. Next, I wanted to pair Sand with it. In PDL, I have Gigalith, but I wanted to get a bit of a better Sand setter, my opinion. We have Tyranitar here. This thing is bonkers. It can raise its speed, which is its lowest stat at 61 with Dragon Dance, 100 HP, 110 defense, and 100 special defense. And that 100 special defense is basically even more because in sand, which it sets its own sand, it gets even higher. It gets a boost. 134 attack is just crazy because it hits super hard. It can even raise its attack too with Dragon Dance. Like, this thing, it's just, I don't even have words for it. It's too good. And at 61, it outspeeds everything that's base 60, which is very nice. Like, Celestial, I believe, is base 60. I know there's some other stuff that's base 60 as well. I told you I wanted Mega Pinsir. It's OU. Well, technically it's UUBL, but we have to have it as OU. But this thing is amazing too. Look, 155 attack, and it has 120 defense, 90 special defense as well, and 105 speed. It doesn't use its special attack. The one bad thing about it is its HP stat. Like, if that was higher, this one would be straight out broken though. Like, it hits super hard. It can take a couple hits, and it's still fast. Like, how do you beat this thing quickly? And pair it with the amazing team that we have? Yeah. Next for our first UU pick, I wanted to get a fighting type, and a reliable fighting type too. We have our boy Sphinx the Lucario here. For the short time of CBL Season 2, I really enjoyed using this thing and its versatility. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Excadrill is one of our Z users, and Lucario's the big Z user that can use any Z move. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. This thing isn't really the best. It doesn't take hits because it has 70 for all its defenses. But it's moderate. Its speed is moderate, but the thing about it is it doesn't outspeed all those base 95s because it's only 90, which I think is kind of dumb because it's like this nimble-looking fighting dog thing, and it just looks fast. Like, why is it only 90? It should be like, it should be 112, and then its mega should be like 130 or something. That's what I think, at least. And this thing gets a plethora of coverage to go along with it, like fighting moves, fire moves, steel moves, psychic moves, dark moves, poison moves, dragon. It's a good hidden power user because it has base 115 special attack. Meteor Mash, that's amazing because it can raise its own attack. Rock, steel, electric, psychic. I don't know if I said that already yet. Can boost up with, where is it? It has hone claws, but that's not really needed. Nasty Plot. Where's Nasty Plot? Nasty Plot. It doesn't get Swords Dance. Oh wait, yes it does. So it gets both, which is really nice. So like, say you come in on something and they have to switch out, you could get to +2 with this thing and just sweep a team easily. And I love Lucario, so why not? Next, I wanted my fairy. This is an amazing fairy in Sylveon. I'm surprised by the second round of, like, so I had like the third pick or something, so I'd have to go down and then back up. So I'm surprised by like coming back for the wheel. This thing wasn't taken yet. Like, Sylveon's an amazing mon with Pixelate Hyper Voice and stuff. It can be a cleric, it can baton pass, wishes and stuff. It could, baton pass for stats isn't allowed, but still, like, it can baton pass like wishes and stuff. Shadow Ball, Moonblast, like, that's really all it needs. And especially Hyper Voice with that Pixelate. Pixelate got nerfed in Gen 7, but it's still a really nice ability. And then it's really bulky with that base 130 SPDF stat and 95 HP. It's PhysDef, it's kind of lacking, and so is its speed, but still, this is a really good mod. You can't doubt it. Next, we come over here to the second half of the team. We have Cresselia here for our final UU pick. I was crazy surprised that this thing, wait, hold up. This thing is my UU pick. Wait. No. Oh, it's because the reason is we got it was 3 OUs, 2 UUs, 2 RUs. Wait, no. Wait, okay. Okay, it was 3 OUs, 2 RUs, which are these two, 1 NU, wait, no, 2 NU, and then 1 PU. Okay, makes sense. So we have Cresselia here. This thing, just look at its defensive stats. 120, 120, 130. How are you breaking through this thing? Like, at most it's probably getting 2 KO'd by something. And base 85 speed as well, so it's outspeeding some stuff. 75 special attack isn't that bad, and it can boost up with Calm Mind and stuff. It gets reliable recovery and Moonlight. It could even be a cleric with Lunar Dance. And it gets so much coverage. Thunder Wave, that could be a thing. Sub-Calm Mind sets are really nice too. This is just a really nice mom. Next we have our boy, it's Gator, the Feraligator. I want something that's a bit on the slower side, so we're not like super susceptible to Trick Room. But this thing can boost its speed too, so that's good. It even gets priority as well. Can set up with either Swords Dance or Dragon Dance. It gets a lot of coverage. Also gets Sheer Force for one of its abilities, which is amazing because say you're like +2, Sheer Force, Life Orb, Liquidation, nothing wants to take that. Coming off a 105 base attack stat, nothing wants that. None, nada, no, they do not. Next we have Kurama, the Incineroar here. This thing now has Intimidate, which makes it a lot better as well. Gets a lot of coverage, can fake out, knock off and stuff. You can even set up with Sword Dance if it's a very nice Assault Vest user, and it also gets some momentum in U-turn. Next we have Ferroseed here. I was debating over dropping either this or Feraligator for like an electric type. I didn't do it yet, but I may. This thing just like sponges hits, gets up Leech Seeds, sets, hazards. Yeah. Explosion. That could be a thing. Gets like poison jab stuff, you know. And for our last one here, I just bunk shot on there. I wanted to do this I wanted Toxic Spikes, and then something else that could hold Eviolite and just be bulky and do stuff. This thing is like the same thing as Toxic Spikes, just like a little bit frailer and less offensive, but for something that I can get from my PU pick, I'm happy about it. Gets Recover to heal. Toxic Spikes is the big thing. That's what I wanted. Gets Scald to burn things. Knock off items. Haze top sleepers. It's not as good as Toxapex, but it's darn near close if it's holding the Eviolite. So yeah, that was the team, guys. If you guys are hyped, smash that like button. You guys know what to do. Peace.